The day is going to be tomorrow as Arsenal takes on a side which goes by the names of Liverpool, and here on Rokani Media, we are firmly confirming to you that everything that is going to happen pro and pre will be really bringing it in here onto the Rokani Media Football. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Today we get straight into the predicted lineup of a team which goes by names of Arsenal as the top on a side which goes by names of Liverpool. Arsenal is such in an excellent form after winning close to 5 games without losing any of those. Remember, they beat Wolverhampton Wanderers by 1-0. They beat Tottenham. They beat Wolves again by 2-0. They beat Watford. They've just beaten a team which goes by names of Leicester City in there. That is a team which goes by names of Arsenal on fire, and they've won 5 games consecutively in there, and they've kept 2 clean sheets out of those 5 games and conceded close to four goals into that game of football in there. But tomorrow, you know very well, Arsenal is talking in a side which goes by names of Liverpool, and those that are really watching this channel have already watched the predicted lineup of Liverpool versus the side which goes by the names of Arsenal. And Arsenal have some good news to smile about, because Mo Salah, who limped off the pitch when they are playing Brighton, looks like he's not going to make it to this game, but we wait to see whether she'll pass the late fitness test in there, as he is expected not to start into this game in there. Arsenal, the only person who is out is Tomiyasu, who is really trying to get back to his best fitness in there, and the manager Mikel Arteta has come out and said that Tomiyasu is trying to recover back, because that ankle injury is not something easy that you recover back from in there. So when you look at what Arsenal has been going through, it is enjoying this season in there, because most of the people thought that Arsenal was fighting to go into the UEFA Europa League, but chance fall into their faces that Manchester United really dropped deep in form, and they are now a point ahead of them with 3 games in hand. And one of those games they have in hand is that one they are playing tomorrow against Liverpool. It's a must win for Arsenal if at all they want to go into another level, especially to qualify for the Champions League. Arsenal getting 3 points or any result against Liverpool will be a very big plus to Arsenal, and a very huge blow to Manchester United, because Manchester United doesn't want Arsenal to get anything out of this game in there, because United too has to play a side which goes by names of Liverpool, and if at all Arsenal goes ahead to gather a point or points from Liverpool, then that would mean that it's really going to be very hard for Manchester United in there, because it looks like Arsenal will be making their job difficult of really clinching the 4th spot of the Premier League in there. But allow me to take you into the predicted lineup of a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there, and who are they really going to look at most in there, because Diogo Jota has really scored lots of goals against Arsenal this season, and I really believe that Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes, that central defense partnership of Arsenal, have to be on alert. They have to be on alert every time they see Diogo Jota, because it looks like he has mastered the art of putting the ball at the back of the net of Arsenal every time he finds them. Recently, he just played against them to the Carabao Cup. Remember, the first leg ended 0-0 at Anfield, and when they came at Emirates, everyone thought that Arsenal was really going to come out and do the needful. My God, Liverpool pulled out all its energy and it banged them 2-0, courtesy of Diogo Jota. So Arsenal needs to put a very clear eye on Diogo Jota in there, amidst Mohamed Salah's being suspicious of this game in here for you. Let's go into the predicted lineup as our team here on Rokani Media sat down and really came up with it. Ramsdale is going to start in goal, that's no doubt, unless otherwise he tests positive for COVID-19, but I really feel like he's going to be among those players that are really going to start into the goal of Arsenal. And he comes into this game when the manager of Leicester City came out and said that he is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, after denying Leicester that goal that was saved by Ramsdale. It was really, I think it was a header by Barnes in there, Danny Barnes really put in that header, and Ramsdale really did a very world-class save that kept Arsenal into the game, because if at all that goal had gone inside, It was during the first half, and it would have been a difficult game altogether because the game would have been level at 1-1 in there. So Ramsdale is expected to start in goal in there. Cedric Soares is expected to start onto the right back. Remember, Tomiyasu is the permanent holder of this position at Arsenal. He was signed into the summer by Mikel Arteta, and he has not disappointed at any point in the Premier League in there, but he's having an injury, and for your information, he's not going to play into this game. So Cedric Soares trying to come up and plaster in there very well to see to it that he plays that position in there, but it's not all that convincing. But I really believe that against a team which goes by the names of Liverpool, because just know he's going to face a man who is on fire, known as Douglas Luiz in there. Very fast, very skillful, very energetic, and wait and see how he's really going to go on into this game, because Luiz is really one of the best players at Liverpool right now. I mean, his team coming in January, but oh my God, he is looking fluid. He's looking great, and I really love the way he's playing. So Cedric Soares is going to be facing either Sadio Mane or Luiz in there. Kian Tierney is expected to start into the left back of Arsenal because Tavares was given a chance and he really messed it up, and looks like Mikel Arteta doesn't want to risk getting him another chance. Unless otherwise Tierney gets an injury or tests positive for COVID, that's when we'll see Tavares coming into this game to play for a team which goes by names of Arsenal as things stand right about now. We go to the central defense partnership. That's confirmed and usual. It's always Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes. These two have really done a very good job in there, because as we speak right about now, Arsenal has so far kept 12 clean sheets this season, courtesy of Ramsdale and this centre back pairing of Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White. They really look great, and I really like the way they defend, and it looks like their partnership is growing firmer each and every day that passes by, and they are having a very good understanding in between them, because it looks like Gabriel Magalhaes commands well off the left side of the central defense, and Ben White commands well off the right side of the central defense. So that's the back four of Arsenal: Cedric Soares, Kian Tierney, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Ben White in there. Remember, Gabriel Magalhaes was signed by Mikel Arteta. The same applies to Ben White, was signed by Mikel Arteta. Not forgetting Aaron Ramsdale, who is contending to be the English #1 goalkeeper in there, trying to displace a player who goes by the names of Pickford in there because of the form that he has really shown to us. The double midfield pivot, remember Arsenal plays with the system of 4-2-3-1. It's Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. Remember, Thomas Partey would have even scored a hat-trick during the game of a team which goes by the names of Leicester that Arsenal won 2-0. Scoring that goal into the 11th minute was a very good header direct the back of the net, because of the lousy defending of Leicester defenders for not defending that near post in there. Then he hit a post. After hitting a post, even that goal that was denied by a hand of Soyuncu that resulted into Lacazette to get into the penalty spot and put it at the back of the net, it would have been for Thomas Partey if at all a player who goes by the names of Soyuncu had not really blocked it by his hand in there. So it looks like he really had a very good game, and if at all he picks up to this level, you never know what's going to happen in between the game of Liverpool and Arsenal, because games of football are really won and lost in the midfield. And if at all Arsenal is reinforcing its midfield, and its midfield general who goes by the name of Thomas Partey is picking up to the form that we expect him to be, then it's going to be a different game of football together. Don't expect Liverpool to go at Emirates to get an easy ride. It's not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be a bumpy one. I must promise the team of Liverpool in there, because even Granit Xhaka is also one of the steel that is into that midfield of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, playing very well alongside Thomas Partey, and they've really proven to many that we are really going to ride this until we see our team go into the Champions League after 6 years, meaning Arsenal were in the Champions League in 2016. Then a player who goes by the names of Martinelli is expected to start off the left attacking side of the midfield amidst the return of a player who goes by the names of Emile Smith-Rowe. I don't see him starting in there because a player who goes by the names of Martinelli has been really brilliant. He was responsible for the corner that they brought, and Thomas Partey scored in the 11th minute against Leicester City. Even that free kick that resulted into a penalty that Arsenal scored its second goal from, it was brought all about by Martinelli, who was brought down by Ricardo Pereira, the right back of a team which goes by names of Leicester. So it shows you how much this team of Arsenal is so much relying on Martinelli, and I really believe that he is going to start off that side, and Emile Smith-Rowe will come off the bench in there. Bukayo Saka, obviously, he's one of the untouchables in the Arsenal starting 11, and these are some of the players that you start with when you're really going to select a predicted lineup of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, because he has proven to us that he's really that player who is promising, and that's why you see very many teams like Man City and Liverpool are so much looking at him, because they feel like his future is bright in there. Is going to be one of the talk about players in the football world, because he has proven it on each and every point. We go to the central attacking midfielder. He is my best player at Arsenal this season. I don't support Arsenal, but I really believe that Martin Odegaard is the best player at a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there, and I really believe that he has done it all. He has done it all. He has done it all, and he is really great. That's why you see he's the contention to become the next permanent captain of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Martin Odegaard, I even become speechless when I'm talking about him, because he does a lot of things whenever he's having that ball. And with the coverage and defense of Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka behind him, he really looks untouchable, and he really looks great into that position. That is a man who goes by names of Martin Odegaard in there for you. Doing great for a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and he has a couple of assists, has a couple of goals, and he has come out and said that ever since he started playing football, he has never felt any better like he's feeling at Arsenal in there. Remember, they got him at £30 million from Real Madrid. What a bargain, and there is no buy-back clause in there. So it looks great for Odegaard. I'm happy for him, because he's one of those talents that was so much thought he was really going to be the best in the world, but thank God, before he really hits 22-23 years, he has really started to show us the glimpses of who the Martin Odegaard we saw that Real Madrid had put on a buyout clause of 300 million because of his talent that he really promised in there. But the presence of people like Luka Modric, Casemiro, Toni Kroos, and many others in that midfield of a team which goes by names of Real Madrid couldn't really let him start into that Real Madrid team. That's why they sold him to a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there. So that is Odegaard in there for you, and expect who's going to lead the line. It's none other than Lacazette Alexandre, who is really enjoying his season at Arsenal, doing that role of a false number 9 very well. He's not selfish. He feels like scoring goals for himself is all comes secondary in there. It's not his first intention. Each and every time he looks at who is well placed to come in and give him that ball to score. That's a man who goes by names of Lacazette, and he's doing that role well at Arsenal. Sad news is that he might not be with Arsenal next season, because his contract is expiring in the summer, and he might be looking out for another place to play in there, because Arsenal have come out and indicated that and communicated, especially from the mouth of their manager Mikel Arteta, that they are all looking for a central striker who is young and who is going to put that ball at the back of the net. So that is our predicted lineup, as you see there on the screen. Ramsdale in goal, Cedric right back, Kian Tierney left back, Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White central defense, double midfield pivot of Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey, Odegaard Martin central attacking midfielder, Martinelli left attacking midfielder, and Bukayo Saka is a right attacking midfielder, as Lacazette is going to lead the line for Arsenal. That's what we think Arsenal is going to look like, because their lineup is far much more easy to predict, because this is what they do, and they don't have any injuries apart from Tomiyasu. So you expect that lineup to come in and take on this game of a team which goes by names of Liverpool. Go ahead to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this predicted lineup of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, as we brought you in here on Rokani Media, and let us know what you guys think about this, because it's always nice to know your views here on Rokani Media. Conversations, let them start to flow into the comment section below. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, click the subscription button. After clicking it, click the notification bell and click all, such that you don't miss out on notifications that will always come on your gadget. If you're using a phone or a laptop or anything to watch us, or a smart TV, notifications will always be up there, letting you know that Rokani Media Football has really uploaded a video, or they are scheduling to start a live in there. So that's what we had for you. We sign down for now. Remember, At exactly 10 p.m., we are really going to come up with the confirmed team news of Manchester United as they talk on a side which goes by names of Atletico Madrid. I'm out.